Hey everybody, how we doing?
Good morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin?
Yeah, so I guess we have 4 episodes left of this show now.
Right, that's it. 11, 12, 13, 14, and we're done.
It's so weird to think that like it's over. You know.
It is,
But,
yeah.
but it feels like we're still so far away because I honestly I have no idea how this is gonna end.
No, there's no
idea.
way to, there's no way to know. And how it ends is going to have 100% to do with where Dawn is at the end of the show. We have a lot of characters we're
Yeah.
still following. It's an ensemble show, but ultimately it is Dawn's show.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so easy to be caught up in his life over everyone else's.
Sure.
Right? We judge other characters largely on how they interact with Dawn because it's his show. So yeah, Joan may end up running away and marrying Bruce Greenwood. Absolutely, I understand. I would understand that.
Yeah.
Peggy might do the same. Peggy might get Dawn's job at McCann or something similar to it and kind of leave the Sterling Cooper branch. Roger could retire. There's any number of things that can happen. Pete.
I have no idea what's going to happen. Yeah. I think Peggy, though, I think you nailed that on the head.
That she's going to go work for McCann.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Joan,
because they're going to offer her the job she wants, right?
Yeah. I'm trepidatious because I don't know about Joan. Right? Not a lot of people get happy endings in the show, but I want her to get one so bad.
I feel like Joan, for the run of the show, has made the decision to focus on career success versus personal gratification. Right. And so there's only two ways it's going to go, right? We're going to see that get reinforced, right? I'm really about taking care of me and don't need a man to define blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
Or she can decide, you know what? I haven't really been happy with this. What I really do want is it is a family. And I'm not saying she can't have both, but it's 1970 and every man she ends up with has all said the same thing, right? Why are you still working when I could just take care of you? And we're getting that exact same vibe from Bruce Greenwood, right? Baby, I'm rich. You don't need to keep working. We can just live in hotels and be in Hawaii. Yeah, exactly, right? So if I feel like whether she wants it or not, Joan's going to be in a position where she has to choose.
Yeah.
And I don't know which way it's going to go, right? She started this new relationship. He seems strangely to be on board after saying he wasn't. Yeah. It's like, I'm moving to New York and I want your family to be part of my life. I'm like, okay, man.
Different times, I guess.
She is quite lovely.
Yeah.
And he seems to be a spontaneous guy since he got divorced. Okay, I'll allow it.
He's a retiree.
He's a rich retiree. He can do whatever he wants. No judgment. But I think he's coming on so late. It's like, is this really what Joan wants?
Yeah.
Or is the business what Joan wants? And I really do feel like she's one person at the end that's going to have to make that choice.
The thing is, she's achieved so much too. So even if she gets
for sure,
away, she's walking away with some money.
Right. Is she ready to hang up her spurs, though?
That's the big question.
And maybe she is, maybe she isn't. And of course, with Dawn, anything is possible with him at this point.
Literally
anything.
The man's a chameleon.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, and
I could see him quitting.
I could too.
You know what I mean? I could see him riding off into the sunset to do
just running away.
To do anything else.
We saw him run away. We saw him run away in earlier seasons. He hasn't really done it since then.
Right, but that's his personality, right? That is part of his dysfunction. Is he's a guy who runs away from their problems.
Yeah.
Right. That is what he does. Right. He calls women on the phone and says he doesn't want to be with them anymore. When he's in serious relationships with them, he's gotten divorced twice. Once over the phone, that they kind of been in the relationship, really.
It's kind of crazy
with Megan. It was kind of over the phone with the girl he was dating before Megan. Over the phone, he's just a guy that runs away. Yeah, he was willing to run away from his own kids, to be with Rachel Lincoln. So I don't know. He's going
to shack up with their teacher.
Yeah, they were on their way to a vacation. It's so strange to think that we don't know it with more than 90% of the show done, 95% of the show done.
Yeah.
We don't know where Don's head is as far as what he's going to do with his life.
Quickly, I love that because we're saying goodbye to all of these other characters. All these other characters are getting send-offs.
We know where they're going. Yeah, we know where they're going.
And we're still in the dark.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's great plotting. It's great pacing. And it's just fantastic writing.
It is. And Dawn is our real big mystery still. All right, we do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us as we go in here, guys. And I'd like to give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balas Foldes, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Surya Gundavarapu, and Weird Magic. Thank you so much, guys. We're very happy you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you'd mind hit the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show we're watching, including Mad Men, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So by the time you're seeing these edits on YouTube, you can hop over to Patreon and finish the show with us.
Yeah.
You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You're only going to see near us for copyright purposes. I highly recommend subscribing to AMC Plus because it's got a lot of good stuff on there.
Fantastic.
We're also watching 30 Rock as a Patreon exclusive.
Really, we can't praise AMC Plus enough.
Okay, there's
AMC Plus is awesome.
It really is. And they've been the best network we've worked with as far as using their material.
They're not giving us anything. I'm just a fan.
Right. Yeah.
Even like during Halloween this year, they have the Shudder service on here as well. I'm going to be watching that a lot. So
yeah, they do have Shudder on here.
Be fun to do some stuff on there.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they've been so good with this. I'd be okay with watching anything that AMC has. Yeah. I'm definitely going to watch Halt and Catch Fire on here at some point.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That's Scoot, right? Yeah.
Big fan of Scoot.
Jared Harris directed this episode.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's still around. Kenny is back. I thought we'd never see him again.
He can. And
never mind.
Oh, this makes sense because
same job. You former rivals.
Mm-hmm. So you were talking about Ziploc. Was I? Yes.
So he's going to torture him.
Yeah.
So you would like to know why the agency that has overperformed on handy wrap, oven cleaner, bathroom cleaner, and corporate image cleaner is...
Corporate image cleaner, that's good.
I don't know about bathroom cleaner. Germ killer?
So this is just about him sucking now.
He's being petty.
So, would you like us to redo the work?
As I said, Pete, I haven't decided.
Can you just fire their company? I mean, how big is their account?
Right.
Bright and shiny bathroom strategy, because he says germ killer makes people think of poop.
You think change to poop?
Second thoughts, Ken. You picked the right strategy.
Okay.
Okay?
He's not mad at Dawn.
Nope.
He's torturing Pete, but he's not mad at Dawn. I love that.
Funny.
Yeah, that is. I didn't see that coming.
Okay. Yeah. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
Will you let everyone know I'll pick up my own calls tonight?
Yes, of course. And again, I apologize, Mr. Draper.
Got a little passion play going on.
Yeah, that's funny.
I work with morons.
We've all been there.
Do you read the mail or do you just open it?
Surely open the mail. I'll get her.
No, go get whoever is responsible for paying our lease.
Dawn Chambers.
Was that like an eviction notice? Like you haven't paid your bills?
You're gonna have to fire Dawn. She didn't pay the lease.
I'll take care of this.
Were they just being evicted? Buildings can do that. They can be like, we're canceling your lease.
Is this like a warning or is this like an eviction notice? It's like,
well, eviction notice is usually delivered by legal means. I feel like
sure,
like hanging on the outside of the building.
I've never been evicted. So.
You're right. Me neither.
Thank God. Knock on wood.
My parents have had rental properties. They've had to evict people.
Yeah.
My father's entire family went to that school.
They know who you are, Peter, and they know who I am, and they know that we're divorced.
Greenwich, Connecticut is built on divorced money. Just once, I'd like some notice.
I didn't want to involve you at all.
I don't know why I really like him. I know he's a monster sometimes.
Yeah, I enjoy Pete.
You got me this time, Kirby.
You're all fired.
Whoa!
We were never informed.
Well, it's obviously a mistake.
Yeah, they're not fired.
Ladies, this is how rumors get started, so this stays in this room until things get sorted out.
Joan saving the day there.
Joan always saving the day. She's the most professional person in this place.
Yeah. You're all fired.
You're right.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Not much of an apology there, Raj.
No. Now I just want you to play.
Thanks for the mini heart attack. Yeah.
Just pretend we're not here.
Oh, she is not a maternal person, is she?
Nope. She's really not. It's
okay.
I'm giving you my permission to play with all these great toys. Do what you would do if we weren't watching.
Why don't you help them? Like, go get it started, initiate it.
Yeah, you guys are making this so awkward.
You didn't want actors. Well, real kids are shy, and you have to talk to them like people.
She's so perplexed by that.
Yeah.
People.
If we want enthusiasm, we should just have one toy.
Like a battle royale. Just throw it in there, last kid standing gets the gig.
It would work.
I love Stan so much.
I love Stan. That was good.
We'll see how far you can throw that.
Take it easy.
See?
Yeah. Stan's good.
Yeah.
I'm on my way to lunch. What can I do for you?
It'll just take a second. Someone over there accidentally gave notice on our lease, and I need you to fix it.
It's not an accident.
You really need to talk to Jim about it.
About what? What the hell's going on, Ferg?
Roger, calm down.
I think you'll see it's all good news.
Okay, moving him somewhere?
Yeah.
We're going to move your whole office into our building at the end of the month. But it seems ridiculous to rent 2 floors of the Time Life building when we have plenty of space over here.
That's not unreasonable.
It's not.
We're bringing you home.
This is my home.
Yeah.
Are you dissolving us?
I'm going to set a meeting with Jim for tomorrow.
Nobody dissolving him?
This was supposed to be the last thing done, not the first.
Wow.
You should have talked to him before you did it. So we wouldn't find out like this.
What do I do?
You can do it. Yeah, you just got rid of your independence.
Roger, you can't just tell Dawn.
Tell Don what?
Do you need ice? We're not to be disturbed.
Got it. Yeah, get out.
There's an airplane.
It's like all the partners are standing there.
Yeah.
McCann's moving us to their building. We lost our lease. Everything must go.
Yeah.
SCMP has conflicts. That's why we exist.
Don't you understand? We don't exist. Our rent is too high.
Hey, Pete has a good point. They were a buffer on conflicts.
Yeah.
We've got a meeting with Jim Hobart tomorrow to discuss the details. Let's try and be dignified. Keep it in this room until we have orders.
We went from being like, oh, I like a new view to,
Right.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
That explains the forecast they wanted. I'm sorry.
They waited so long, I thought we were safe.
Final season, baby. Yeah.
So the show's going to end with everybody actually physically working at McCann.
Yeah.
May I speak with you?
Maybe later?
It's very important.
Yeah, it's a biggie.
Maybe Peggy is going to go to McCann and get her dream job.
Maybe.
Probably, yeah, probably.
We're being absorbed by McCann.
Are they letting me go?
They'll need you for a while, maybe forever. All I know is having a leg up on the rats who fly off this ship is going to help you.
Yeah, it'll probably be a lot of people just quit.
Yeah.
You should get back to work. For your ears only.
They'll stand.
Well, they can't. I mean, he shouldn't be worried. He does have a 4-year contract where they have to pay him
a million.
Millions of dollars. They owe it to him.
They do.
We can talk about it tomorrow when I'm there.
I didn't know you were coming.
Lisa, get me on the red eye to New York.
Oh, what a great voice. Yeah, he does. He's an incredibly charming guy.
He should just do audiobooks.
Yeah, really.
I want to fall asleep to Bruce Woods.
What's wrong?
It's personal, honey.
Her cadence is so funny too.
She's great.
Don Draper's office. I'll see if he's available. It's Lou Avery calling from California.
This guy.
Scout's honor.
I have a cartoon now. Can I
ever heard of Hanna-Barbera?
Right. Yeah, really.
When did they tell you?
A couple weeks ago. I thought about it for 10 seconds and I thought, so what if it's Tokyo? It's my lifelong dream.
He is going to go be a cartoonist.
They only have an office in Tokyo.
What are you talking about?
I got a $15,000 advance. Obviously, my mind's made up.
Obviously.
I bet you're not laughing anymore, are you?
No, Lou, I'm not.
Well, sayonara, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your miserable life.
He does not realize that Don does not think about him at all. I know. That was actually a great send-off.
That was
wasn't
awesome.
it?
Yeah.
That was prime
His
Lou
evil
right
little
there.
laugh.
No, I won.
Sayonara, my friend.
He just won a fight that he wasn't even in because he
Let's break down Scout's honor. It lasts one season, maybe.
Right. And he's in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Having to move back.
I want to see Lou in Tokyo. That's the spin-off we need in the show.
Burger Chef, it's $4 million, and they just dumped McCann for us.
They keep telling me their future's in California.
Exactly.
So we're going to move Sterling Cooper to California? Let's do it.
What I'm saying is there's business in California. If we can work out of a bassinet, we can make McCann money that they'd have to throw away.
We? I don't want to go back to California.
Yeah, Ted's not going to go.
We're going to hand deliver all of the clients they want.
We're meeting with Jim Hobart tomorrow, and we can't cancel.
You think we can secure 3 accounts in 24 hours?
It's true.
It's kind of like the end of season 3 again.
Yeah, it really is. I love that.
Yeah.
That was
all right.
That was peak.
This is definitely a direction I did not think the show was going to go.
Yeah, with 4 episodes left too. Wow. All right.
You're the expert. What's the best offer?
McCann Erickson.
Yeah.
Big company, big products, national influence. You shouldn't stay longer than 3 years, but that's where you should go.
It's not a bad advice at all, actually.
For a lot less money with a lot less cachet. But you go to McCann, and by 1973, you'll be looking at 4 times the salary.
Go to McCann.
Go to McCann. It's 3 years.
He obviously thinks it's less bold to change agencies.
You're wrong. Dow will be thrilled to finally have all their accounts at McManus, John, and Adams.
Now I should be here for this.
Yeah.
You know, I fantasized that one day I'd be in this situation with you, Roger.
God, he's so vindictive.
You're not exactly an innocent bystander. I've toyed with you long enough. No.
So matter of fact.
So that was probably Ken's exit from the show.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cutting you loose.
No. Yeah.
Roger called. Dow's a no.
Let me talk to Ken.
I suggested that, and Roger said it's quite final.
Yeah, he did.
Do you want more coffee?
I want to get on with this. I have someplace to be, Trudy.
Yeah. Of course they hate each other.
I know.
She's like staring off to the right.
Children have to draw a man, and their development is assessed based on the volume of details. Eyes, nose, ears, 10 fingers, 10 toes, etc.
That's such a stupid criteria.
Right.
Albert Einstein didn't speak until he was 4 years old.
This is not about your little girl.
Well, then what is it?
The real problem is that your former wife failed to submit applications to other schools. That was careless and arrogant.
Whoa.
Would you like to step outside?
Are you sure you wouldn't rather get me while I'm sleeping? Like a real Campbell? No McDonald will ever mix with a Campbell.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is this like an old Family Feud?
Just be grateful you can remarry and get rid of that name.
Come on, Trudy.
What was that? That was so off the wall.
His clan murdered my ancestors. Wish I had some good information on my family 300 years ago where I could start feuds with random people.
Well, the head of admissions was a little fresh with me.
What school?
He's gonna go beat up everybody. Yeah.
Every time I want to do something, go into town, any social event, they won't leave me alone.
Yeah, that's kind of been the MO on the show.
Good, I made it.
You need anything?
Not now. I just talked Secor Laxatives into joining us.
Oh, okay, there we go. Had a boy, Pete.
Go ahead.
With a difficult move.
All I had to do was not make that joke.
Yeah. Difficult move. Yeah, Roger knew. He's like, do it.
I'm glad even Ted was laughing there.
Yeah.
It's good to see Ted happy.
This is a great episode.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, but you're 20 minutes early.
We just wanted to get everything ready.
Gentlemen, would you please have a seat?
We have a pitch.
We have a Don pitch. All right.
Yeah.
We were alarmed at how much business we would all be giving up due to conflicts.
There will be casualties.
Yeah, big ones.
Done. Stop. This isn't necessary.
Jim, would you let him finish?
Can you give us a minute?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, this isn't going to work. He's shutting it down.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I wanted to see this pitch.
This is $275,000 in profit, all costs covered, that you don't have to lift a finger to earn.
Don, sit down, please.
Someone's taking over the meeting.
Yeah, big time. He's realizing he's losing control.
It's over. Yeah, it's done.
I'm sick about the way this was handled. It made the whole thing look very capricious.
It did.
I assure you, it wasn't.
It doesn't feel that way.
You are getting 5 of the most coveted jobs in advertising and all the resources that go with it.
It's a promotion that they don't want.
Yeah.
Stop struggling. You won?
I don't think so. I think he's right.
Well, that's the way he said it. Stop struggling. But, yeah, they're loaded.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
they're
like-
set.
Celebrate. Yeah. I mean, I know they don't want to do it. They want their independence.
They
but
do.
They sold it.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's a fantastic shot. That's a poster right there.
Yeah. They all just look sad.
Don't be a baby. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like
You're
they're
not fired.
unemployed. Yeah.
You're way richer.
Yeah, the money's still going to be rolling in. You're still going to be doing the same work.
I need you to be the voice of the bright side.
Hobart listed off accounts for everyone but me.
That's true. We didn't see a cut to her.
We both know they're never going to take me seriously over there.
That might be true.
They don't know who they're dealing with.
They still owe her $1 million.
They do. But she might be taking the other ending. The other ending we talked about with Brian Greenwood.
That's true. She might be pushing it at that corner.
Take your money and run.
Yeah. Well, she's under contract. She'll lose the money.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Any
time.
If any of them quit within the 4 years, they lose their money.
Do your time.
Like,
I've got a meter.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
It's Marie. Marie Calvé.
Because Don's never known about it.
Just warn me before you tell Megan I want to leave the country.
Yeah, Megan knows. Yeah.
And why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to make sure it wasn't going away.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. You are okay.
I love that.
Yeah, I do too.
I love it.
Don is probably straight up his best friend.
I think so. Yeah, I think that is his best friend.
Now Don's wondering what he's going to do. He's lost his house. He hasn't gone and found a new one.
Yeah.
What is Don going to do? He's like out in the wind.
Where's he been staying? I guess he probably has a hotel.
He hasn't. Why, I don't know if he's at a hotel or if he's been staying at the house still.
In a month, you're not going to have an office and you're not going to have an apartment. Do you want to lose me too?
Can I get some Alka-Seltzer?
No. It is not a normal day. Everyone's living in a fright.
He knows Alka-Seltzer though.
Figure out what you're gonna do?
I'm going to McCann.
Yeah, good.
Go to McCann.
So dumb, I believe you.
Stay on the phone, will you?
I don't know if Stan's going to go.
I think there's going to be a lot of people who decide not to, for sure, and just like quit.
We know this news may come as a surprise, but McCann has assured us the transition will be as smooth as possible. We didn't do this.
I love how no one's listening to him this time.
The end. Yeah.
This is great. This is the end. Look at that camera pull out. No, this is the beginning and not the end. It's like everyone just ignores them and bails.
So a lot of folks are not going. Seemingly.
They're definitely not happy about it.
No, they're not.
You weren't going to get him on a sales pitch there at the end, guys.
No.
That's awesome.
That was a real misdirect episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, great. We're going to have another blow up situation where, like, we're going to California.
I thought they were going to California. I thought it's like, okay, this is how we're ending this. The show's going to end with Sheldon Cooper, California.
Futile, man. Like, everything they try to do, it's just, it didn't work. And
absorbed by large corporations. This is the story of America, isn't it? Yeah, it's like small businesses are now being consumed by larger corporations. Welcome to the world of the Walmart.
Right? I really wish we had like a Walmart graphic pop up.
I mean, really, yeah.
Any company, just
right.
Photoshop us.
That's right. Corporate farms.
It is a dark show.
Yeah, no, this was dark. This is the corporatization of America right here.
Yeah, man, it's kind of amazing. It's really amazing. How
I can't believe we didn't have any idea to see that coming. It's like that's a natural progression for the show, isn't it?
I think because we're so focused on the counterculture of it all.
Right,
you know what I mean? Because it is that transition from the conservatism, how conservative America was like in the late 50s, early 60s into like this like hippie movement, and it's.
Well, I don't think it's even that. I think it's the business environment that's changed.
For sure. That's what it is.
Right.
Like, but when we're watching the show, that's kind of...
Oh, that's what we're focused on. I got you. Right, yeah. Yeah, you're right. The counterculture away from conservative America to more, the rugged individualist.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like the death of the rugged individualist that weirdly defines post-war America.
Sure.
This idea of Sterling Cooper getting swallowed by McCann fits right in with that, right?
Yeah,
it's
really
the loss of the individual.
We should have saw it coming with the IBM stuff.
I think you're right.
You know what I mean?
Think so too.
With the IBM stuff, that was really it. When Don was like, "You have many names," that was because that always stuck out to me, and I was like, "Why is that so? Why does it hit home like it does?"
Progress, and not always a great thing.
Yeah, and man, I got goosebumps just thinking about it. But this is fantastic.
This is such a smart progression for the show as we get towards the end of it. And now, we were kind of talking about like, well, gee, what's everyone going to do at the end? And we were way off because of this. Now the question has to be, who all stays on board with McCann and who all doesn't? The partners, I feel like maybe one of the partners will surprise and be like, you know what? I'm breaking my contract. Keep the money. One of them might. I mean, like Roger might retire or Joan might.
I'm leaning more towards Joan.
Sure. It's possible.
I think Roger's a lifer at this point.
Well, I mean, again, he's got
more money than everybody.
And McCann, they're doing their payouts over the 4-year contract, and he's probably owed $10 million.
Yeah.
He can't walk away from that. He's got to be, even if he doesn't do anything productive there, he's got to show up for work for that 4 years.
That's what I'm saying. And I think that's kind of Roger's thing right now. Like you said with Don being his best friend.
Yeah.
Roger doesn't have a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
His family doesn't, I mean, he has his family, but like he's very distant from them. You know what I mean? His daughter, I think his daughter's still in the commune, right?
Right. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, his wife, I mean, I guess Mona's still kind of in his life, but not really. And all he has is work.
Yeah, well, I guess Pete and Joan make the most sense if someone's going to quit, one of those two, because they're owed the least. The senior partners own much larger shares of the company.
Yeah.
Pete
and Joan?
Pete and Joan.
Yeah.
Joan had the smallest, was 1.5%, something like that. She's like, it'll make me a millionaire. And Pete's like, I have twice that.
Yeah.
So those two, they have a lot of money coming from McCann, but it'd be less of a hit for them to walk away than Don or Roger or Ted probably.
Yeah, Ted said he's not leaving.
Ted's not leaving.
Ted's staying.
He's going to stay in New York and keep doing the job that he's doing and get his massive payout. I don't know how Don doesn't do the same. But Don is always a wild card.
I was going to say Don's the wild card. Everybody walks away like it'd be Joan or Don.
Yeah, that makes more sense, right? Yeah. Joan, because she doesn't have that much money coming, and I think she's at a crossroads on what she wants her life to be.
Yeah.
And Don, because Don has never really seemed to be motivated by a paycheck. He's been offered a lot more money to go to McCann before. It wasn't in season 1. He might just be like, well, this might be the catalyst that actually gets Don to walk away from not just this business, but advertising in general.
And let's big picture it. Even if he doesn't get the payout for McCann, he still has millions.
Yeah, he's rich. There is nothing. Same with Roger, right?
Exactly.
They're both rich, and nothing's going to matter for those two.
So I wonder, but like now we have 3 episodes, so it's like, what the heck are these 3 episodes going to look like, man? I want to see McCann. I want to see the first day of school. You know what I mean?
No, I think we're going to, and I think we're going to have 3 episodes of where do these 5 people go?
Yeah, and also
plus like Peggy and stuff.
I noticed it. Yeah, I want to talk about Peggy real fast too, but Harry is in the background. Harry's still just there doing this thing. This is good news. Like
Harry's going and he's probably taking the computer with him.
I love that Harry is just in the background. We have not said goodbye to Harry. We said goodbye to Ken. We said goodbye to Megan. But Harry's still lingering.
Harry's never gonna. Well, he's not gonna leave the show.
He's not. But still, he's like a fart. Is lingering in the room.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He sucks.
He's the worst.
Well, this episode we got 2 things from him: yelling on the phone, cussing out whoever, and then this is good news.
Yeah, exactly. I love that Harry in the background.
Yeah, Harry just being the worst in the background.
It's a great touch to the show. It's a nice detail, really. And but with Peggy and Stan, I don't think Stan's gonna go because the fact that he's like on the fence about it. She's like, "You can come too if you want." He's like, "Yeah, should I?" He's like, I
don't know, maybe.
I don't. That's just kind of how I read it because I feel like this show's gonna have to make a decision. It has to make it like a definitive decision at the end. Peggy's going to go.
Peggy's gonna go for sure.
I don't know if Stan's gonna go. I don't know.
I feel like those two have a relationship enough that he's gonna go still. Does he want to go start over with somebody else?
I don't know. He's much more free spirited. I don't know.
He is, but I think when he first started working there back when he was clean cut, kind of a d-bag jock. I think then he would have walked away, but I think he's just grown so accustomed to working with Peggy. They have a huge relationship now, right?
It's also like he's more into his work then. He's more into his artwork. I think that kind of was the purpose of the Mimi Rogers bit. She's telling him like, oh, it's good, but it's not great. Right. So I can see a world where he just focuses on that. I don't know. Obviously, I'm making predictions here, and we have 3 episodes left, but
we'll find out. But I don't think Stan leaves advertising. I don't think he's. I have not gotten a sense from Stan at any point that he wants to quit advertising and go be a beatnik artist. I don't have that sense at all.
Nah,
if he did leave McCann, it would be to another advertising firm,
probably
to do exactly the same thing.
He's dug in.
He's not. Yeah, he didn't seem like a guy that wants to.
And he likes doing it.
He does. He likes.
We saw that when they were working on, was it Hines, when he's in the locked up room with the tinfoil on the walls.
Yeah, no, he likes the work. I don't think he has any desire to try to be a starving artist.
Yeah, well,
especially since he's really successful.
For sure.
All right, we'll catch you on the next one. I guess we'll find out.
See ya.